I don't care what no one say. That is just as much of a classic as Reasonable Doubt is a classic. I don't think Reasonable Doubt is a classic.
Whoa.
If y'all want to talk to me, I think 444 is way better than Reasonable Doubt.
Oh,
I think Reasonable Doubt is Jay-Z's, I don't want to say worst, but least best album. But
I'm gonna send that to everybody. Alrighty, boys, girls, non-binary children, and folks, what's up? What's happening? We're live in color, two colored folks, on your TV screen, on your phone screen, wherever you're looking at us or listening to us. We're here. Welcome back. Another episode of the Theodore and Edward Show. We just, we're out here alive and just, loving life. And we got some shit. We got some shit to talk about. We got some shit. Before we get into it, Edward, how are you doing? How are you feeling? 8 days out of since the slap, the slap heard around the world, I guess. Has your life changed anyway? Have you?
It really has.
Really, have you looked inside and
Yes, I've committed to eating pomegranates once a day.
There it is.
Chewing pork rinds to get ready just in case Will ever tries to slap me.
That's a double negative.
I'm doing a lot now. I've opened up a Roth IRA account. It really opened my eyes. It made me realize a lot. It's a lot going on now. I'm doing pretty good though. I've been doing pretty good though. I've been doing pretty good.
In the words of one of my favorite directors, Judd Apatow, and his comments on what happened, it could have killed him. But yeah, I've been fine. That hasn't affected my life. I let it not affect my life. I shun it from people. Okay. You should honestly watch the Gerard Carmichael monologue, because he kind of talks about it, but he never mentions the word slap, the Oscars, or anything like that. It's really Will or Jada. He doesn't mention anything like that, but he's talking about it. It's really funny.
Shout out to Gerard Carmichael, by the way. He got this new special called Nathaniel. I don't know if y'all have seen it. It's pretty great. And at the end, he comes out as gay. He's a gay man.
Yeah.
That's very
directed by Bo Burnham.
Bo Burnham. Let me tell Ted. Let me just give me a minute just before we start. You niggas don't know about Bo Burnham.
Here we go.
Y'all don't know about Bo Burnham. Okay, one of the most out of the box thinking comedians.
Unique.
Ever.
Nobody's doing it like him. Yeah, definitely.
No one does it like him. No one's out there doing it like him. Your rent 200, his is 4,300 a month. You ain't living like him.
You ain't living like him. Yeah, that's
that man. The way he does comedy with the musical element, with the it's almost like a play.
We need to lead the Black Revolution of supporters for Bo Burnham. We need to get out there for Bo Burnham. He's hilarious.
Yeah,
he's been doing it for years though too.
Man, he's been doing it for quite some time, and that's one thing that really kind of messes with me. A lot of Black people don't. I get it. Support the Black people. Support the Black comedians. I'm with all of that, but I can't not acknowledge that there's people like Bo Burnham that are hilarious.
Oh yeah,
Steve Byrne, hilarious. These people are John Mulaney, hilarious.
John Mulaney is hilarious.
These people are funny. Nick Kroll, hilarious. All of these people are funny too. That shit is crazy how it is.
Yeah, but
I just wanted to say that. Just y'all need to go check out Bo Burnham.
We hope all y'all are doing well. All y'all are alive. And let's just go ahead and get right into it, Edward. First segment of the podcast, like always, is what we've been listening to, been watching this week. And so I can go first real quick because mine's really quick. I haven't really been watching anything this week, honestly. I've been
Mm-hmm.
rewatching New Girl because I've been listening to their podcast. New Girl's a very, very funny show that was on Fox. Yeah, Fox. It's on Netflix now, but it's hilarious. Zoe Deschanel. And it's hilarious. Good show. Been watching that. I haven't watched no good movies this week, which is tragic. I've been trying to get around to watching Coda. Coda, as you probably might have known, is the Child of a Deaf Adult. It's the one that won the Oscar for Best Picture. It looks really good. I just haven't gotten the time to,
I believe
sit down and watch it.
The actor in there too. That played one of the deaf parents. I believe he won an Oscar as well.
Yeah, Troy Kotzer. He won Best Supporting Actor.
First deaf actor to win a.
Deaf man. Yeah, because the girl, the lady, Mary Lee Martin, she's won before.
Oh, okay. First deaf man. Sorry, but you got to see. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's what you come.
Something else smacked me right in my face and just took over that night.
Exactly. There it is.
No.
But yeah, just haven't really been watching that and been listening to some stuff. As we'll probably get into, there's been a lot of new music releases. Honestly, today as we're filming this, Jack Harlow got a new song, which I like Jack Harlow. I think we as black people like Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
I don't see, if you do hate on Jack Harlow, I'm like, why? He's just a little swaggy white man. Leave that man alone.
He got drip.
He's vibing. He support black business because I know he flying these girls out, paying for them to get their hair done.
Oh yeah.
That's supporting black business.
That is.
But yeah, leave that man alone. He got a little new song with the Fergie sample. Fergie sample is fire. 5-Yo Foreign, Brooklyn drill artist who's kind of becoming the face of who's I think officially going to become the face of New York drill. Has a new album out. I listened to the first 3 songs. They were good. The first 2 songs are straight from Donda, like during those Donda sessions. You can definitely tell. Kanye's all over them first 2 songs. But yeah, I like 5-Yo Foreign. I think it's called Bible, Bible. But yeah, he's definitely the new face of the New York drill scene in that, that genre of music, that burgeoning genre of music. Burgeoning. 3 syllables. Wow. Another new album that's come out that I haven't listened to, but I'm going to listen to is I think it's called, let me double check. I've already forgot it. But it's by Omar Apollo.
Okay.
Omar Apollo is a good I think he's kind of like a singer-songwriter.
Gotcha.
And it's like kind of R&B music too. Is really dope. It's called Ivory. That's what the album's called. But if you listen to his old stuff, his older albums, Stereo and Apollonio, I think that's what it's called. It's just good. He's a really good musician.
Okay.
So yeah, Omar Apollo has a new album I got to listen to, and then I got to listen to another Demon rap album, I guess, this week. Because the Demon, first of all, if you don't know what Demon rap is that's my classification of all these new rappers that talk about ops and sliding on people and killing, kill them and then double back to make sure his body's dead. Shoot them at your grandma's funeral, all that shit. That's called Demon rap because they're little demons running around the world. So this new Demon rap mixtape is 42 Doug and ESTG, one of the quintessential demons in the Devil's little cabinet. But they got a little album out, and they honestly sound kind of like the 2 singles I heard. They sound pretty good together. ESTG is being the demon, and then here come 42 Doug being another demon. So
they both CMG artists, so I guess it makes
they
sense.
both work for Yo Gotti, and Yo Gotti seems that's a demon too.
That's a demon too.
Yeah. So they got a little album out, and I'm here for it. I'm gonna listen to it. I just got to be in that mood because haven't been really in the modern rap mood yet. I should say. But yeah, that's about it for me. What about you, Edward? What have you been listening to? What you've been, what's been dabbling?
I ain't really been watching too many movies. The only one I really saw was King Richard. After the
Mm,
slap, that's what made me watch King Richard, and I was
mm.
like, "Wow, this is
See, there it is. It's all planned. There it is.
this is a great movie though.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It
This
was a
was an
really good movie.
amazing movie.
Yeah, it
I
was a good
like
movie.
that. I love how he was pushing for education and them being little girls and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Just being kids. I didn't think it was gonna take that route.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, damn, he cares, and
Especially because there was two, little black girls from Compton, but they already. I think in one of the scenes he said he has like a 75-page plan, like for their life,
yeah,
basically.
exactly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that scene where they found out that girl, the number one
Capriati.
yeah, Capriati. He saw her, like, she wasn't at the estate no more, and he was asking what was his name, Mike? I think the dude who owned the training grounds. He was like, yes, where Capriati? He's like, oh, she's on a vacation right now. And it shows up on the news. She was at a fucking motel.
Yeah.
Doing marijuana and stealing
Not doing
shit.
marijuana. Yeah.
And she was doing marriage-a-ween.
Yeah. Jennifer Capriati had like a downfall, but it kind of wasn't really her fault. It was just the people around her that was just terrible.
Yeah. And but I started looking into her, and apparently she had got tennis burnout as well.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
So I didn't know that was an actual thing. I just thought that's something that Richard was just saying. Like, no, you're not about to burn out my daughters.
Some of these top girls and top dudes have been doing it since they're 8 years old, and they go to like a tennis academy, and they've been playing. You can be 20, be a pro for like 6-7 years, and you're only 20 years old.
Damn,
that takes a lot out of you.
Whew. That's crazy. But I loved it. I liked it. It was amazing. I cried. I was happy to see all this. But that's really all I watched. That was about a couple days ago. I've been into the music, listening to some oldies like Oldie by Odd Future, It's a classic. That is a classic. I don't care what no one say. That is just as much of a classic as Reasonable Doubt is a classic. I don't think Reasonable Doubt is a classic.
Whoa.
If y'all want to talk to me, I think 444 is way better than Reasonable Doubt.
Oh, I
think Reasonable Doubt is Jay-Z's, I don't want to say worst, but least best album. But
I'm gonna send that to everybody.
Yeah, please do that. So it's just like Oldie is a classic. If I can just read y'all some scripture, some literature from the book of Earl. Look for contrast. Here's a pair of lips swallowing Serapin and setting fire to sheriff's whips. Fucking all-American terrorists crushing rapper larynx
and feed him a fucking carrot stick. Oh my God.
And me, I just spent the year Farrison. See, if you don't even know this nigga was sent to Samoa, you don't even know that line right there. Classic. Farrison and lost a little sanity to show you what hysteric is. Spit to the lips, meet the bottom of a barrel so that sterile piss flow out of niggas. Yes.
What
embarrassed is. Best lyricist on Odd Future.
Yeah, he is. Especially because that verse is so good. He goes off for like 2 minutes straight.
Yeah, like 2 minutes straight.
But yeah, Earl, back in the day when Odd Future was at his height, when it was just debuting, Earl Sweatshirt was great. It was like he's not around. He wasn't around at all, but he just dropped this classic fucking mixtape. And everybody's like, where is he at? And it was just confusing, honestly.
Yeah.
He was in Samoa or something like that. They sent him. But man, his Odd Future in high school was legendary.
That shit is amazing. They were just so like not normal, so to speak, but it was just like they were cool as fuck.
And how they're so influential.
Yeah.
So influential.
Man, hella influential.
That collective at this time would be considered something normal, so just kids being kids, or back then it was alternative, and it was like, ooh, this and that. Remember, Tyler the Creator was eating roaches and shit, and now he's a mainstream artist,
Yep, I remember that. And you know how long it took me to realize that was a real roach?
Yeah. Oh, God.
I did not know that. I thought it was fake. And then he fucking threw up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fucking good. That y'all don't know. Y'all don't get it. That video is classic too. But
Oh, yeah.
anyway, yeah. So I've just been listening to stuff like that. I've also been listening to a bit of new music. Coi Lerais, Trendsetter. If y'all don't know, I'm a fan of Coi Leray. I like Coi Leray. I like the high pitchedness of her voice.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is. People like her, Flo Millie. I'm a Reddit great for Sorry Not Sorry. Latonia in not Atlanta. Calipar in not Atlanta. Glencoe in not Atlanta. Decatur in not Atlanta. I love that shit. That shit is fire. Who else have I been listening to? Oh shit, that's it. Oh no, Vince Staples, Ramona Park, Broke My Heart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another new drop I forgot to mention.
I'm fucking with it. I like Vince Staples. It's like I said to you, Ted, before we started. Vince Staples, I like what he does. He says if I get booked for a show, that's great. I get booked, I go perform, I give him a great show, and then I go home.
Yeah.
He's like most of the time I'm not staying for sets. I'm not trying to check out anybody else's set like that. He like I really gotta fuck with you.
Yeah.
To like if I'm gonna stay like 3 more hours after I'm done, like my nigga, I got paid. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I did my shit. Gave y'all that fire, that hot 20 minutes. And I hit Blue Suede for y'all. Northside Long Beach, By the way, I apologize for those I've offended in North, the song, It was just words. I did not mean all of that. Like I remember he says that now because I guess that shit was really talking about some shit that went down. So yeah, I love that he says that. He was like, I get booked, I go do my set. Like when I go to Coachella, I do my set. That's cool. I'm packing up. I go home.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So I like that. He doesn't get caught up in no bullshit.
Yeah.
He doesn't try and hang out.
Mm-mm.
He ain't trying to do all that shit. He ain't with the shits like that. He's like, man, I got my house. I'm about to go back to the house.
I mean, a lot of people need to take that advice too.
Yeah, they do. They really do. That and hire armed security that has a license to kill.
There it is.
That's once again, Eminem once said, I ain't gotta cap you no more. I ain't gotta carry a burner no more. I don't have to. I got armed security that can legally cap you.
Yeah. It's a thing. You need that. You need that.
Yeah. I would like that. Let me get some Navy SEALs and Green Berets. That's shit. I got that. I'll go wherever I want. At that point.
Yeah. I mean, if you got homies.
Yeah, but nah, because then now it's court trials. If I'm a rapper and if I'm beefing with someone that might kill me, I don't want the homies. I want grown men that did this shit before. Yeah, I want SEAL Team 6
in Fallujah or something like that.
They did
the Middle Eastern country you ain't never heard of.
Yeah, they done dropped you in Hanoi and fucking Kyrgyzstan and shit. Damn. Like I want them dudes. If you got a license to kill, because I don't want to go to court. I'm talking about no manslaughter shit. Nah, the person tried me. The person got killed by my team. There's a signed paper by the president and the mayor to open carry and license to kill. Tell his mom, have a great funeral. I'm going home. It sounds fucked up, but it's all like your kid started it, and now your kid, look where he's at.
Yeah, he started it, and he's finished. He finished it too.
He's done. Now I'm about to go make a hit single, and I'm about to smoke on some type of pack.
Damn.
Yeah.
There's that demon rap again.
That's how the demon rap starts.
That's how it starts. Well, that's good. Have you been? It's been listening to some music and things like that.
Yeah, you feel me? I've been listening to. I haven't been listening to, but I like quoting songs that I know Wendy hasn't listened to.
Oh my god! Just to get on people's nerves.
Yeah, because she be thinking it's so romantic. Like, Wendy, I get so weak in the knees I can hardly speak no more.
Shut the fuck up.
Did I just walk off?
And she like, ooh.
Yeah, right. I did that.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
All me. That's all me.
That's terrible.
I just can't talk about Michael Jackson lyrics. For y'all don't know, she's Central American. She don't know nothing about no SWV.
She has zero.
Her parents listen to ABBA, Pink Floyd, and Air Supply. They don't know shit about
That's some good
They
music,
know
though.
they know the top though. They know the fucking the rockers, the top of them.
Yeah.
They know them, but I ain't listen to no Jodeci or nothing. No One Tree Hill.
Well, speaking of, listening to stuff, like we can go
Mhm.
ahead and
Let's
get
go.
into it because
Let's
last
get it.
week, like we talked about, last week was, the Oscars where all that shit happened,
Yup.
And this week, another big night, big week in the entertainment industry. We got the Grammys,
UFC.
music.
Oh,
Damn.
sorry.
UFC is actually tomorrow.
Oh.
2 title fights. I don't even forgot their names already. But
I don't know what happened, but there was a nigga that was choking out a dude in front of Dana, and he lifted him up in front of Dana, and he looked at Dana and said, "Dana, I'm taking him out."
Yeah,
and then he took him out, and then he looked at Dana again.
There's a lot of
Dana,
I like when
I'm
they
a monster.
I like when they look
else.
directly at him. Dana's the
I didn't know that was a thing that you do.
Yeah, you can't do that because he's right there.
He was just like, Dana, I'm about to take him out.
I think one of them went like this or something like, my contract is up and I just won. So that money coming through.
Yeah. But I'm sorry. You please proceed. I saw that clip on IG and I lost my shit.
It's all
like,
good.
This
dude
just said, bring me more victims.
And we're going to talk about kind of the Grammys and, who won, who we wanted to win, and kind of, the meaning of the Grammys and what does it mean in 2022 to win a Grammy, And fun fact, Drake said it best what it means to win a Grammy, but I'll get into that later. But yeah, let's start off with the Grammys, Edward. Overall, what did you think of the Grammys overall?
Didn't really care for it.
No, there it is. That's about 60% of the world right now.
I don't really. I mean, people I like were there.
Yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo was there. Doja Cat was there. I like
Doja
that.
was there.
But overall, I don't know. I kind of don't care anymore.
I think it's because. Sorry to interrupt you. I think it's because that since the music industry has changed so much in the last 6-7 years, that and the Grammys have stayed the same,
Yeah.
So however they pick their song, it's just the same, formula they've been using the past 50 years. But the music industry has changed so much in the past 5-8 years, So certain people's favorite artists or certain people's songs that they've listened to over and over again aren't, in there at all. I mean, one thing I hate about the Grammys, just a little mini rant, is when people that are literally over 35 watch the Grammys and they're like, "Oh, I don't know who this is," or like, "Oh, what the hell is this? What is Olivia? What? Oh no, none of this." I know, we know that. Everyone knows that. It's okay. You don't have. It's moving past you, And then they get all mad and they start bringing up fucking Notorious B.I.G. or something. Like, sir, you get it. You people don't understand. Okay, now it's turning to rant. People don't understand that when you was watching the Grammys in 91 and you was watching fucking who was winning in 91. I don't know, Mariah Carey or something. No, that's not 91. But anyway, when you watch somebody win in 91 and then your mom watched you watching the Grammys, they were saying the exact same thing.
Yep.
This ain't the Bee Gees. This ain't Michael Jackson. No, mother.
It's very few people that are older that honestly get that concept.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like it's still
the only one who ever says something like that. Where he was all, when I was growing up, Bone Crusher and KRS-One and Grandmaster Flash and EPMD, he was all like, those were the niggas to look up to. He was all like, the people that the kids and that the younger generation name now, those are in my generation. So I wasn't looking up to Jay-Z or Nas because it was like we're all 90s rappers.
Yeah.
Like we're looking back at the 75 to like 88 rappers. But when it's time to see Jay-Z get his Grammy and stuff, he was like, my mom and my the OGs, they didn't know who the fuck he was. So he was it's very rare to see like an older generation actually acknowledge and understand that and try and keep up with the times, because it's like you got the older generation, y'all are choosing not to know who these people are.
I think you're choosing not to know.
I've worked with people like managers. They're like, oh man, I don't know who these new rappers are. I don't go no further than Biggie and maybe some LL Cool J. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, LL Cool J retired and Biggie didn't live to see his first album.
Yeah.
So can you like further your horizon a bit more?
Yeah.
I don't mean to say that in a negative aspect. It's just it's still good music.
Yeah,
It's
and I
out
don't,
there.
and I feel like those people think that they're like almost better than you because like, haha, I only listen to this. You listen to this new stuff, and I don't know what's going on in that. So I feel like they say that just to kind of put people down in a way. Like,
I would love to have
this
that
shit,
conversation.
this shit was better back in my day, and it's like you had the same thing that you would say to your mom would say that to them, and her mom said it to her. It's the same thing. It's just the same cycle. And I don't think you think you're so unique because you're in the room full of young people, and they know who everybody is, but then you don't. So you have to be louder.
Yeah, fuck your loudness.
Yeah, fuck you.
Nobody. Shit, that's if we really gonna talk about it. Today's
really
rappers have made more money than rappers of the past. They've made bigger decisions.
They've signed way better contracts.
And they got way better contracts, and that's really because they now have the knowledge and access.
Yes, they have the knowledge.
That, I don't hold nothing against people like the Locks or what's the name?
TLC was getting $10.
TLC, fucking Crime Mob, and all types of shit like that. Like y'all didn't have the access, Now rappers, their money is now it's being spent more wisely.
Oh yeah.
Chance the Rapper owns the Sun, the Chicago Sun.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga really be calling out people. He said this is a racist newspaper, and I'm gonna buy it. Now it's not racist. Now it's time for the mayor to get talked about. TLC, like you said. So it's just I don't like that. Like, come on, just listen to the music. It's good music.
And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But you can find something that you like, brother.
Yeah.
But like I said,
or you can stay your old ass out of this club.
Or
you're really trying to look for pussy, but you having a hard time because your game ain't working. When the bitch like fucking Drake, and like you don't know no Drake song, or she like fucking Lil Wayne or some shit, or she want to hear some City Girls. You ain't never heard Stripes on this ass, so he called his pussy Tigger. So it's just like you like so stay your old ass out. You can go to the old little bar, you can go to the pool hall or something where your game where the hey baby, hey hot mama, you trying to listen to some Nat King Cole or some shit like that. I'm just speaking for the men, of course, because it's like I've worked around these people, I've been around these people. It's like shut the fuck up, because I know why you here, and now you're messing up my time of listening to fucking Kodak Black, because you keep talking about shit like Run DMC and all that. And I'm like, okay, well, go run your ass somewhere else.
Yeah, go run back to DMC.
Yeah, how's that? There you go.
But yeah, it's terrible.
And that's the rant. You guys have a great day. This has been so much. No, I'm kidding.
It's a quick one. But yeah, definitely. So the Grammys was this past week. A lot of winners, a lot of losers, a lot of snubs, a lot of surprises. And we're gonna kind of talk about them. We're gonna try to talk about them real quick. I'm gonna let me bring up the list real quick, but we'll start from the top, okay? Which was basically probably the biggest surprise.
Snub. Macklemore winning over Kendrick Lamar. Yes, I'm never letting that down.
Well, yeah, that's a man.
I still don't get it. I don't get it.
Ooh, I don't get that. That's terrible. Macklemore. Okay, remember, honestly, Edward, we used to love Macklemore. Okay,
I like Macklemore.
I do, but
he's not better than his music. Is not as profound. It isn't as impactful. And it doesn't have the creativity, the longevity, or the uniqueness that Kendrick's does.
Yeah, and that was Good Kid, Mad City versus I don't even know the album name, the Macklemore album name, the Thrift Shop one.
Thrift Heist or some shit.
Heist. I think it was called Heist.
Yeah. So just
Good Kid, Mad City is played to this day. Good Kid, Mad City is a hip hop classic. Okay. Every album that Kendrick has dropped is a hip hop classic. Even Damn, fuck it.
Yep. All of that. Yeah.
I mean, but anyways, let's not bring up old trauma.
Yeah.
We'll bring up the new trauma. But album of the year was the big award of the night. It had some really good people in it, people in the categories, and the winner was probably the biggest surprise of the night.
Okay.
It went to John Baptiste with the album We Are. It's kind of like
Oh yeah.
it was an R&B album that came out last year, and it was going up against, you know, Kanye, Donda, Lil Nas X's album, Justin Bieber's trash ass album, Doja Cat, you know, Planet Her, that's just legendary. Her, Back of My Mind,
Wow.
that was a long album, that's all I can say. Olivia Rodrigo, Sour, Taylor Swift, Evermore. I was just happy she didn't win, and Billie Eilish, Happier Than Ever, which should have won, and the Tony Bennett album.
I'm gonna go for Doja.
I mean, yeah, Doja was amazing, but you know, We Are by John Baptiste won, and that was like the last award of the night and the most surprising. I'm not gonna say that he don't deserve it, because first of all, John Baptiste is very talented, but it was just shocking, honestly.
Yeah,
and
I
if
didn't know
you
he had an album.
yeah, if you watch the clip, he was shocked. Like, why did I win? He was like, this look on his face, like, why did I win this album, this reward? But I mean, congratulations to him. It was great. I haven't listened to the album, and it's going to make me listen to it, which is always good. But one controversial thing I had, it was both controversial and at the same time exciting. Leave the Door Open won Record of the Year and Song of the Year. Which, I mean, I love that song, Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic. You know, everybody loved that song. I just personally do not like when Record of the Year and Song of the Year are the same song and they both win.
What is the difference? Like, what's the defining principle?
So, song of the Year mostly will go to the songwriters. So, like the people that goes to the writing of the song. Record of the Year goes to like the recording. So that mostly goes to obviously the artists, but also like the engineers, the mixers and masters, the producers. Song of the Year is more of the songwriting, lyrics, things like that. But I just don't like when it's two different awards and they go to the same song. Kind of it's like a spread the love thing for me, you know?
Yeah.
But Leave the Door Open deserves awards. That song was amazing. I do have a problem with Silk Sonic though. Like, they kind of, in my opinion, bungled the album release and everything. But that's neither here nor there. But I mean, yeah, I'm happy they won. You know, they got up. They was hilarious. They had the outfits was hilarious. The way they got up was fucking. Everything was planned. It looked funny.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, no, that's Silk Sonic. It just sounds delicious. Everybody, but see, then there's those people too, because they know Silk Sonic. Everybody over 35, they know Silk Sonic, right? Because it sounds like their old music. So they're like, oh, they're bringing it back. This is the only song I listen to nowadays because it sounds like your old music. Okay. I mean, have it. You can have it, but then like you can listen to this and that. It's okay. Yeah. Anyways, okay, let me stop. But yeah, I mean, the Silk Sonic won. Best New Artist went to Olivia Rodrigo.
There we go.
I mean, that's just greatness. You know, we love Olivia Rodrigo. This podcast loves Olivia Rodrigo. Kid Laroi lost though.
He was up?
Yeah, he was up for a Grammy nominated Kid Laroi.
I'm actually for that, even though I like him more than Olivia, but this is why I'm for it, because that next album about to be a smash.
Who's?
Kid Laroy's. He gonna talk about his pain with this. I was in love with you, flew across the world for this. Now I'm opening the cabinets. It's some empty shit. Him and cabinets. I need that cabinet bar.
I need a cabinet bar.
I need that cabinet bar. You was gonna put the Grammy in the cabinet, right? Now you open it and it's some empty shit.
Damn.
Full of peanut butter, almonds, and Chex Mix. Bring it out, kid. Call me to produce it. I'm gonna be an A&R.
But yeah. So Olivia Rodrigo won Best New Artist. That was pretty. That was probably the most obvious of the night.
Yeah.
But Best Pop Duo Best Pop Duo / Group Performance was Doja Cat and SZA with "Kiss Me More," and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, let me look it up too. But I think they're the first like black woman duo to win that award in years. Because yeah, I mean, that's usually gone to to other people back in the day.
Playing
But
games and picking fruit.
yeah, that video is really funny.
I like that song. I
But yeah,
I like them.
oh yeah, SZA need to get in the studio. But oh yeah, Doja and SZA do make a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Good music together. But yeah, they won for "Kiss Me More." Best pop vocal album went to Olivia Rodrigo. There's a bunch of stuff. The rap category, we can go down to because we can just skip all the rock stuff, right? That's terrible.
Yeah,
But we can just go ahead and
dead.
skip that.
People, come on, let's be honest.
Unfortunately, yeah, rock music is dead.
MGK has a great rock album, but rock is dead. It's no longer with us.
Yeah, unfortunately. And I feel sorry for the kids in middle school and high school, because you can't, you can listen to rap, obviously, but something about rock just hit me so much harder during those days. When you're going through puberty, no one understands. So exactly. It's just, you feel so isolated, and I felt like rock music, especially emo music, helped me in that isolation. I don't know how, sliding on niggas and smoking Tuka packs is gonna help, Chad and Bozeman, Montana, feel good about himself. But yeah, y'all gotta please listen to your emo bands from 15 years ago. They're gonna have something for you, kids.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Definitely do that.
Some Linkin Park.
Yeah, bump some My Chemical Romance. It's timeless music, timeless tracks. But let's go. We can go right to the R&B, rhythm and blues. One of my favorite genres of music. Jasmine Sullivan pretty much swept that category.
I love it. Shout out to Antoinette's Tale. Women, all of y'all need to just listen to it. Ain't even a song. It's an interlude. Y'all need to listen to that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that album is great.
Yes.
That album is really good. Hotels. The deluxe is really good because she put her my favorite song of hers on the deluxe. Tragic. That was a good ass song. Issa's Tale was hilarious. I loved her little interlude because Issa Rae is hilarious. It's just funny, naturally funny. Like how can she can't not be funny,
There's a speculation that came out, rumor that came out that she was pregnant. And she responded. She was like, "No, just let a bitch eat, drink, and party in peace."
Yeah. I know, exactly.
I'm eating. That's all.
But yeah, Jasmine Sullivan, "Pick Up Your Feelings" won Best R&B Song. Woo, Lucky Day won Best Progressive R&B Album with Table for Two, which is a really good album. I think it's about 7 songs on it, but it's really good. Best Rap Performance though went to Baby Keem and Kendrick.
There we go. That's what I need to hear.
Baby Keem won an album. Won a Grammy. That's crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. What, they performed that night or something, or are they just talking about in general?
No, that's the category he won for. Best rap performance.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Best melodic rap performance was Hurricane by Kanye, The Weeknd, and Lil Baby.
The best who?
Best melodic rap performance. I don't really know what that means, really.
Kanye?
Yeah, Kanye, Weeknd, and Lil Baby for Hurricane.
There we go. Weeknd out here.
Yeah.
Kanye's out here. Lil Baby's out here.
He is.
Really, I want Kanye. Well, I want Weeknd to win more Grammys. I
probably would have gave it to oh yeah, speaking of that, Weeknd don't even like the Grammys. He didn't submit to the Grammys and he already won one. Like, I'm trying to hate y'all, but y'all still giving me shit. Like, damn.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
I personally would have probably gave it to Need to Know by Doja. Because that was a hit and a half.
There we go.
But best rap song went to Jail by Kanye. They nominated Best Friend by Doja Cat as best rap song. Nah. What?
It's my best friend. She a real bad bitch.
Man, don't count. That's not.
She got better songs than that.
Yeah. She do got better songs than that.
Yeah.
And my favorite rap album of the year won
Mhm.
best rap album. So, I'm solidified.
What is it?
Call Me If You Get Lost. Won
Oh,
best rap album.
oh.
I'm just saying.
Ah.
Hey, but see there, and then that's another reason why the Grammys have become, I wouldn't say obsolete, but like I was just saying earlier, if you win a couple, then it's like I don't care anymore. Because like Isaiah Rashad, for example, wasn't even mentioned, wasn't even nominated. And I know, especially in the rap genre, I know people are not just listening to Call Me If You Get Lost, Nas, King's Disease, Donda, and J. Cole's The Off Season. That was one of J. Cole's worst albums. So I know this isn't the top 4 like in the rap game right now.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say. But the right one won, in my opinion.
I feel what you're saying.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's country music and best improvised jazz solo, Humpty Dumpty. I don't know.
Did Willie Jones win for country? Anything?
I have no idea what that means. No.
He's a black country artist. Or Breland?
Chris Stapleton dominated.
Okay. Willie Jones is the reason Morgan Wallen ain't country no more.
Damn.
He's the one that replaced him. Then it was like, shit, now we got to get the black man.
Bad Bunny won.
For country?
No.
It was country.
For best música urbana album.
Oh, they added in the Spanish, the Latin side. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Was he there? Did he show up?
Probably not. I mean, I don't know. But I mean, he won. He won it. I feel like I was looking for one more category. I cannot find it.
I like Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Bad Bunny is amazing. It's Bad Bunny.
Mm-hmm. You know what I found out? A lot of the old Latin people don't like Bad Bunny because they look at him like how the older black people look at like Future. Like, oh, he's just mumbling and going, hey. And like I didn't know that. That blew my mind. Somebody I know was breaking that down to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like the young people, yeah, we like him, but our grandparents and shit, they think he's just full of shit. I'm like, really?
That's terrible.
Yeah. I was like, damn, he's okay.
I mean, Bad Bunny is. I mean, it's the same thing. It reaches across cultures. Yeah. The same thing. People don't like new music in whatever generation, whatever generation you're from. But here's something interesting. Best remix recording went to Mike Shinoda. Mike Shinoda, one of the top 3 best rappers of all time, with the rock group Linkin Park. Okay,
it's 100% beef, 30% skin. Damn!
And here we go for 100th time. What is this?
Hanging grenade pins in every line. Throw them up and let something shine. Going out of my fucking mind. Filthy Mouse. Wait, Filthy Mouse. Filthy Mouth. No
excuse.
Excuse. Find a new place to hang this noose. String me up from atop these roof. Tie it tight so I won't get loose. Truth is, you can stop and stare. Light a candle and no one cares. Burn the trench down, way down there, in the something where we can be down there. Some shit. I forgot that part.
But yeah, the Linkin Park rapper basically won a Grammy this year. That's dope. I used to love Mike Shinoda. That was my dude. That's when I wasn't even listening to rap music. He was my only rap exposure.
Exactly.
But
Linkin Park shit.
Yeah, Linkin Park was the shit. Linkin Park, I mean, R.I.P. to Chester Bennington, but man, they had a chokehold on the kids back in the day.
Man. Leave out all the rest. I'm empty and everybody knows. He's the reason why I thought it was so cool for rockers to do this.
Like grip, like just make love to the mic.
Grab that shit and yell, and like if it was COVID, nobody ain't using that mic because all the fluids is on that. Like I saw him niggas from Green Day and My Chemical Romance do that for Black Parade, and I thought it was Chester that started that.
Yeah, we need. I mean, I feel like people these days, kids these days, need rock music because there ain't no rock music.
Y'all need it. Y'all need that. I'm telling you, and it not only is it a great way to like to feel better about how you're feeling because you got these hormones and all this anxiety and stuff in high school and stuff. You're expected to be a certain way, act a certain way, walk a certain way. All that rock music helps with all that. It's like it's the outcast. It was the outcast of music, so it gave you a safe space.
Yeah,
at least in an auditory sense. But now it's died out. So, y'all got to just go back, listen to fucking Green Day and My Chemical Romance and Linkin Park and AFI and Good Charlotte and what's the name? Cute without the, Taking Back Sunday and Rise Against
Hawthorne Heights
and shit like that and Paramore and fucking The Killers, Sam's Town Killers and shit, it's so many. A Good Charlotte.
It's so many. And I feel like
you are a danger to society and you need to watch out because that person
I feel like they did some some 41. There's just nothing that nowadays I guess that can invoke that in a way. I mean, there's like, there's an emo rap and things like that, or there's stuff, artists that are like influenced by that era in music, but there's just not rock bands really. I mean, the only modern rock band I can think of is Greta Van Fleet, and they're pretty good. They sound just like Led Zeppelin. I know they're tired of hearing that, but they sound just like them. The main dude can sing really well, but there's not really rock bands out there.
Yeah.
I mean, Foo Fighters is still really big. Rest in peace to their drummer, which is terrible.
Yeah.
But it's just not really no more modern band. And I think we need some. We
definitely do.
I mean, actually, I've heard of like Meet Me at the Altar. They're like young kids and it's a black woman. She's like she's singing, like she's a lead singer.
Yeah.
And I remember I just added the album because I'm like, that's kind of dope, Look like a little black girl singing, emo punk music. I'm here for it.
I'm gonna have to check them out.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
And since we're speaking of the Grammys, fun fact.
I
didn't notice, but what was it? 2002, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, when 50 Cent was out and he was fresh new, he was nominated for Best New Artist, but didn't get it. Do you know who won it?
Who?
Evanescence.
Damn.
Over 50 Cent.
Over 50 Cent.
Over 50 Cent. This ain't like the Massacre ain't came out yet, but in this club and shit, that's out.
Oh, well, yeah. Get Rich or Die Trying was amazing. That debut album was great.
It was
21 Questions is on there.
Yeah.
Many Men.
So if you ever YouTube it, so that was his competition, right? It was 50 Cent, Evanescence, and some other people. Evanescence won. And I like Evanescence. They did amazing with the Bionicles series. And her voice sounds like a wraith in the water.
Wake me up inside.
Yeah.
I can't wake up.
But if you ever YouTube it, as they're accepting the Grammy, 50 walks across the stage and looks at the camera and he does this. He walks straight across the stage.
Oh my God.
This is who beat me? Y'all crazy.
50 Cent? 50 Cent was great going crazy back in the day.
Man, that shit was.
But I mean, Evanescence had that song.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that Chester too? Wake me up.
It's like a wraith in the water. She sounds like a siren.
Kids these days don't know.
I mean that in all the most positive ways.
Yeah.
Not like sirens who led sailors to their death and they ate them.
Oh my God.
Like the beautiful music part of the sirens.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, that's fun fact for y'all, just so y'all know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just so they know. You gotta inform the kids. Gotta inform
them. Shit. Should we move on to some quick PSAs? Or?
Yeah, let's move on to some. What you got for us on the docket, Edward? Quick PSAs.
Will Smith is banned from the Oscars, the
Oh yeah,
Academy,
yeah, big deal
for a decade.
for that for last week's debacle.
Yeah, that's how you feel about that?
I mean, I knew something was going to happen,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know. I don't really care. Like I get it because you assaulted a nigga on my television screen
Yeah.
when you wasn't supposed to, sir. And we gave you the Oscar right after.
And you went and partied.
And you went to the party. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I knew something was gonna come down, and they said that.
That's very interesting. 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's going to be one of those. Okay, 3 years later, all right, we'll bring him back. He'll be all right. Because they be saying lifetime bans and things like that. In football specifically, there was the New Orleans Saints had the bounty gate where they were putting bounties on people's heads for people to die. They were like,
I never forget that.
They never forget that. Greg Williams was the defensive coordinator at the time, and he was the one that was kind of like the ringleader, kind of. And they banned him for life. And then he's currently on the Jets. So they did not ban him for life. He was banned for 1 season and he came back. So, and I have feelings about that. I fuck them. Fuck the Saints. Anyways. But yeah, I mean, in the 10 year, they just say 10 years now, and in 3 years, they'll be like, all right, come back. You good.
Come on back.
Yeah, you come. Time served. Parole. You was on parole.
Oh shit. I'm very curious to what Chris Rock is going to say about it.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to have to bring it up. I wholeheartedly agree with Jim Carrey, though. I would be suing.
Low key.
Forever. It is ubiquitous. Hecklers will bring this up when I'm on tour.
Like Chris Rock 15 years later. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to bring it up.
So it's just like, I'm suing. My thing is this: when you do shit and for your spouse and you're in the wrong for it, I want to sue. I don't want to fight. I want to sue you so fucking hard that every time you look at your spouse, you're going to think of all that money that you just lost. Just even if it's for a second. Same thing with I love her, but Nicki Minaj and her husband, what's his name? Kevin Petty.
Kenneth, I think.
Kenneth Petty. And they wanted to get a place out here in California. And he's not allowed to by the state because he was found guilty of raping this woman that lives out here currently. And, you know, Nicki was sending threats and shit and trying to like force her into lifting that restriction.
Yeah.
It's like, no. And, you know, I feel even though the whole Will Jada, Nicki Kenneth thing ain't the same.
Yeah.
It's just when you're doing something in the act for your partner, but you guys are in the wrong. I will sue the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
I want you to look at your partner and know it was their fault. I want you to know, like on some Ray Rice shit, I want you to know it was your fault why all this money is gone. It's not no act of God. It wasn't it was my time. It's your fault. 150%. I'm suing, and I want so much money. I can burn money and still have money for my grandkids.
Exactly.
That would be my whole thing. I still have nothing but love for you, and I hope you get the help that y'all need. You know, Mr. Smith, and really just Mr. Smith. But you slap me in public,
man, in front of Zendaya and Zoe Kravitz.
In front of Zendaya, Zoe Kravitz, Emma Watson. Emma Stone, you hit me in front of any Emmas, I'm taking the Oscar. The Oscar's now mine. That's now the consigliere thing for me. It's me.
It's me. This is mine.
That's all me. No, I'm King Richard. I took them to Compton. Yeah, it's me.
I'm King Richard now.
Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna give my speech. I want to thank niggas for acting out of hand. You know, who would have thought, y'all? Who would have thought? Kid from Brooklyn got an Oscar. That's crazy. Philly almost had it. Philly, you almost had it.
Almost had it.
But Tom Hanks got one for Philadelphia. He putting y'all on.
There it is.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have a great night. I see you at Guy's party. You know. That way. You always got to do that. Like, oh, that way. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought
exactly.
it was that. My seat right there. Oh, I gotta go around. Gotcha.
But what else we got on the docket? Another little quick intro before the rant.
Coi Leray and her dad Benzino are going at it again. Right now, he's Coi Leray just had an interview yesterday with Breakfast Club, and no, I'm sorry, 2 days ago with the Breakfast Club, and they talked about her relationship with her dad because, as we all know, it's tipsy turvy.
Mm-hmm.
And she talked about some shit like we were broke when the source was gone. Like I was 9 when he lost the source, and now Benzino is texting the mom allegedly and threatening her and talking about shit.
Yeah,
saying like you raising her wrong, you got her thinking we were broke and shit, and she's responding back like, "Don't threaten me and my mom and everything. We were. You refuse to acknowledge that." And it's like, I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just saying the truth. And he's still trying to keep I guess he's trying to save face. But Coi Leray has always said this. She says whenever she's meeting people and stuff, she doesn't like bringing up her dad because she knows her dad has burned so many bridges.
That's very true.
She doesn't want his relationship with the industry to affect her.
Yeah. That's one thing you got to do, man. You got to be humble.
Yeah.
No matter what. Because, I know Benzino was riding high with the Ja Rule shit. That Ja Rule Ashanti song is timeless. He owned most of the rights to that. Because Ashanti is trying to re-record that shit. And he's mad that she's trying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And probably because you're just an a-hole, literally.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why. So,
what Irv Gotti got to say about that, too.
Yeah, Irv Gotti, yeah.
So it's just, she's, she had just brought that up. She doesn't like that. For those of you who don't know, The Source was a magazine and award show for hip hop. And I believe it was like the first outlet for rappers to actually have like a way to, broadcast their talents and stuff. Like there was no real representation of rap and hip hop. And The Source was, by my understanding, it was the very first one.
Yeah.
Before we had BET awards and shit like that, and niggas can get invited to the Grammys, like in huge troves and shit. Like before, you would probably have like a couple niggas at the Grammys. And that's it. Now it's shit diverse as fuck.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing. She doesn't know how impactful it was, but she also knows chill. It was lost. We were broke for a moment. So there's that. Fuck. What else we got? What else we got on this docket? What's going on out here in this world? Okay. I think I have one more. Let me just go through my thing. Hold on, Ted.
Go through your thing, Edward.
I have one more. Oh, here it is. That 13-year-long feud between Monique and Lee Daniels.
Oh yeah,
they finally amended that.
They did amend that. It was something about Precious, right? How did it start again? I think it was something like she didn't want to promote the movie Precious or something because it wasn't in her contract.
She basically, Monique claims that she was being blackballed by Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Oprah.
Yeah,
which these are 3 very powerful black people in the black world. And the reason being is because she wouldn't promote the films. She wouldn't promote the films that she was in. Like what was it? This Christmas, Precious. It just kept. It was like, I think it was 2 films. I think it was just those 2, but really Precious. So because of that, she was like, it's not in my contract to go on a promo tour and shit.
Yeah.
So they stopped fucking with her and they kind of blackballed her. And Lee Daniels has since he's like apologized and expressed nothing but love for her. So they talk about that. They amended that. I'm sorry. Let's see what else. T.I. is now a comedian apparently.
Oh yeah, he somebody made some woman comedian made a joke about like the stuff that he's going through with Tiny. And he was in the crowd, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't really look at it.
She went on after him. She's a comedian. And they just had a back and forth, and he was saying some shit. I forgot what he was saying. But she was like, I'll talk. Yeah. She was like, "I'll talk about my wigs when you talk about those allegations that you had last year." And
Mm.
then that's when he got mad and shit, and he was like, yelling at her and stuff. And then he went on live after she went on live. He was like, "She claims I called her a bitch. I give you $1 million if you can show me the video where I called you a bitch. I ain't never called you out your name."
Mm.
He called her out her name.
That's
So
terrible.
I just want to know if she got that milli or not. So there's that.
Wait, he did say call her a bitch?
Yeah. In the video, I mean, because of his accent, it might not sound like it, but I'm hearing a bit.
Mm-hmm. Well,
That's what I'm
shit,
hearing.
yeah, I want it now. I
And
want my $1 million.
yeah, that's my thing. Like shit, they're friends now. They made up. They've what's the name? Came to an agreement. They've both apologized and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
Tip, you call me a bitch. Can I get my meal,
Mm-hmm.
please? Can I get my meal? Like, come
Please.
on. So it's just
Don't
it's
say
that.
nothing. Don't start nothing. You can't finish.
Yeah, exactly. So Ti's being a comedian now. He's doing that. He had some minor issues with Godfrey because he went on after Godfrey, but Godfrey is a headliner. But Godfrey was in Atlanta, and it was just like basically on your perception. So there's that as well. But Ti is definitely going into the comedic
That's
route.
nice. That's nice for him. I appreciate that.
Let me see. Singer Mooney Long. She turned down a Drake collab because her boyfriend was jealous.
She that was terrible. That sound dumb.
Yeah. But it could be because Drake also collabed with some singer from I forgot what country she was from, but she was married and they end up fucking.
That's
But
terrible.
she was they maybe it's that, I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's just you not securing your relationship. And if you're gonna cheat on me with Drake, then okay, then we just can't be together. Bye. Later. I'll get my
trip. You cheat on me with Drake, that constitutes 10 women for me.
Yeah.
You got Drake. I don't get. See, here's my thing. I don't get mad. I'll get even. I tell Wendy that all the time. I'm not gonna get mad. Shit, we too far along in this. You great. I can build a world with you. But okay, you fucking J Balvin.
Okay, cool.
That's 10 women for me. That's it.
10 regular women for me.
Yeah, 10 regular women for me. 10 regulars is equal to 1 Drake or J Balvin. It's a whole system.
It is a whole system. There's a ranking. It's a ranking system.
It's a whole ranking system, And really, shit, that's really it. Man, that's all I got. Oh, wait. Further down on the list. Tory Lanez arrested violating his protective order against Megan Thee Stallion, y'all.
I don't give a fuck no more. I don't care. Edward, we started this podcast talking about that shit. And that was about almost 2 years ago. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't care if Meg got shot or not. I don't care. So I don't want to hear nothing else about them. Unless I see a video of them in 4K of Tory Lanez going, wow. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Meg is doing great in her career. She got to get her deal figured out because she signed a trash deal apparently. Tory Lanez has been trash ever since then. Not like him as a person. I don't know. I mean, he probably is trash, but his music has been garbage ever since then.
Oh yeah,
that 80s album he tried to do was terrible. It's honestly so terrible that I want to listen to it again because it's like one of those movies that's so bad it's good.
Oh, the 80s album?
Yeah, he made an 80s album. It's garbage. It's like, damn, he listened to Blinding Lights one time. It's like, that's the wave everybody's on now. I'll make a whole album that sound like bootleg ass, fuck ass Blinding Lights. It's garbage. I ain't got no opinion. I don't care about shooting. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck no more. But that yo little whatever is garbage, bro. Yo little music has been garbage. So, do that.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
We did start this podcast around.
We start this whole shit talking about them too. Damn, I was mildly interested then, and then now I don't care. It's too much back and forth. I don't care. I don't care.
All right. August Alsina drops a song about the entanglement he had with Jada Pinkett Smith.
Uh,
That's like 3 days old, so it's
I don't know.
I don't
August to me
I don't
ain't.
listen to him
I don't
because
listen to
it's
him either.
like before this Jada shit, he was on the Freshman XL cover and freestyling with
Yeah,
people like what's the name? Fucking Chance the Rapper
yeah.
and
It was a bunch of
uh
rappers
yeah.
in
And all
August
he did was
Alsina.
sing a hook. And I was so mad. That's when I was like, fuck this. That could have been a spot for anyone else. And y'all
Yeah,
put August because so yeah, I don't care about his music. You're getting famous for the wrong things now. So
yeah.
that's shit. We already talked about. Did we talk about Kanye dropping out of Coachella? Weekend picking it up, but
Oh
they said
yeah. Actually we do need to talk about that right quick.
Coachella said we gonna give Kanye 8.5 million. He drops out, y'all,
Mm-hmm.
and
The
it's all on
Weeknd gets what? What do you think The Weeknd should get? If Kanye get 8.5, The Weeknd should get what?
10.
Oh, there it
This is
is.
why I'm not
There it
saying that
is.
he's better than Kanye,
No one's
but
saying that.
no one's not saying that. But first of all, you doing any type of dealings with Kanye,
Yeah.
there is no guarantee that he
Zero.
about to act out of character and shit.
Zero.
Like I don't even know how Gap is still running with this nigga for this long.
He said, I mean, it didn't months ago. He said, Billy got to apologize to Travis,
Yeah.
or I'm dropping out of Coachella. Y'all knew 6 months ago that he might have was on the way to drop out.
Yep. So he drops out now, and now it's 2 weeks before Coachella. Y'all need an artist. Y'all call Weekend, but y'all only agreed to give $8 million with $500,000 in production fees. Mm-hmm. So y'all now charging him for the production that he wants to have.
Yeah,
and giving him less money than y'all was.
It's like $500,000 for the performance itself. Like if y'all want to, if you want dancers and big ass shits behind you, that's what that $500,000 is for. But
and he demanded, I want the same that y'all get. That y'all was going.
I want exactly the same. And you lucky I'm saying exactly the same.
Yes, I say 10 million because with Weekend, you're not going to get no things like, oh shit, we got Billy over here. Did you apologize yet? Anything? Yeah. You ain't getting no scrutiny. You ain't getting nothing that's going
that's too controversial stuff. No,
yeah,
not getting that
because you know some crazy shit might happen with Kanye. He might say, you know what, I'm done. I'm out.
After can't tell me nothing, and then he just like, you know what, I'm done.
yeah, I'm done. Y'all get ready for this bully named Billy coming up. He could have done some shit like that, and then people will be talking about that the way the slap was being talked about.
Yeah,
when it could have been something great like, oh, Kanye performed, Billy can perform, and Tame Impala rocked the house. Ooh. Like no, so it's just like 10 million because I'm about 10. To,
and I'm saving y'all.
I'm saving you guys,
and I'm bringing Swedish House Mafia.
Yeah.
We about to ball out.
Man, about to be out. It's about to be a great night. You better give me my 10 million. So I would say 10 million. And that's really
yeah. They need to give him exactly what Kanye was supposed to get. But okay, so yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to the last segment of the podcast. The official Rantamuni of the week. Well, we got me and Edward have to get some stuff off our chests because we got pent up aggression. Yep. It's hard out here, just listening to y'all talk and not being able to say nothing.
Yeah, it's our turn to talk.
Exactly. So Edward, what you got? What you got for him this week? What's been on your chest? What's been grinding your gears? Or what you just got to say to the people? You just got to have something to say. The floor is yours.
To those of you who take positions that require more responsibility,
oh God,
and more accountability, you should not be complaining.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Yes. I ain't about to speak on who it is or where this is at. But to those of you who like to take on positions,
Edward likes to sub in his rants.
that likes, when y'all like to take positions that require more accountability, more reliability, and more responsibility, all that shit, and you did that for a slight bump of pay, Don't expect empathy, sympathy. Don't expect none of that from me.
Mm.
Don't expect none of it from me. We all picked the routes that we picked in life. We're all adults here. Okay? I've had some people, I've been around some people, I know some people that'll pick some things like that. And then every time they show up to me, it's like I'm the person that they got to vent to.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy out here. It's crazy hot. And I'm just thinking, yeah, that position requires you to be in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Chose that. Don't this. I don't like that. I really, I don't care. I should say. I kind of don't care. And maybe it's the situation that I was in, but I got out, because y'all tried it and y'all didn't win. We slide. I slide.
Mm.
I'm sliding. Big Bear. Skis.
Oh my God.
Slide. Bah. So that's just my thing. Don't try me and then think we're gonna be great friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And make it seem like I care. Because it's like, no, I don't care. I don't want to say the name, but it's two musicians. Manager had once said, when I got bad blood with you, I show up to the funeral to make sure you done.
Damn.
Just to have absolute certainty.
That's that demon rap again.
Yeah. From a manager at that. But I like that. I keep that same energy. And there's some things you can come back from, but when there's other things where it's all like you're trying to affect my personal life, you're trying to mess with the way that I sustain my lifestyle and keep food on the table and stuff. When it comes to stuff like that, which is very easy to fuck someone over with, there is no going back with me. There is no let's break bread and stuff. It's like, no, there is no, get the fuck away from me. I know how you are. Back the hell up.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. For all those of you that are doing podcasts, I want to do a quick shout out. This is gonna be the end of mine. I want to do a quick shout out to my fellow friends and podcasters who decided to do some podcasting, to those who decided to become graphic artists, to those who decided to do something with themselves, to find a passion or a skill that they have, which is like the easiest thing that you can do that requires the least amount of effort. Stuff like that. I salutes to you guys for doing that, because now you're trying to find your way, and you found a skill set and you're trying to monetize off of it. That's beautiful. I love that. I don't like the traditional 9-to-5 roles anymore like that. Let your job sponsor your dreams. So shouts out to all of you.
Yeah. I definitely get that. Let the job sponsor your dreams. That's what exactly.
Yeah.
What I'm on right now too.
Yeah, exactly. I like that shit. Don't that like now that like we're doing this and I got the whole Twitch thing going.
Yeah.
And shit. I look at like things in a different light where it's all like, shit, this is amazing.
Yeah. It can only grow too.
Yeah, exactly.
It can only grow.
If you guys are going to be out there, I'll see y'all at Las Vegas on August 5th through the 7th. I want to say for Evo. I'll be there at Evo. I'm registering today as a spectator and a competitor. So please come on out. Let's get some friendly competitions. To all the kids that are competing, if you watch this show and you find me in that ring with you, on that stage with you with MK and maybe Tekken, best believe I need you to bring 150% because I'm a murderer. I'm a licensed murderer and I'm free to do it.
There it is.
And don't give me the chance to do my post game interview. Yeah, they had good defense. We had good defense. They had good offense. We had good offense. But you got to stay up on them. You got to stay up on them with that.
Give them 110%.
110%. Let me tell you about that. 110%. You got to juggle them up, and then at the end of the day, that's 150% given, 150% gained right there. So look out for me there at Evo. I'm also going to be at TwitchCon. That is October 10th October 7th through the 9th as well, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. The tickets ain't out yet. Right now they're doing an Amsterdam thing. So I'm waiting for the.
It's gonna be the first like TwitchCon in since the pandemic, right?
First one since 2019.
Oh yeah,
So it's
that's dope.
just
That's big.
so Evo, August 5th through 7th. I'll be there. So be sure to look for your boy. I want some. Let me get some fights going with y'all.
Hmm.
You feel me? As far
Okay.
as Twitch, that is October 7th through 9th. So Evo, August 5th through the 7th. TwitchCon, October 7th through 9th. Y'all be sure to go on the website, check it out. You ain't got to compete. You can spectate, see some good fights, see some great cosplay, some cool ass people,
There it is.
TwitchCon. I'm gonna be there, full network mode. If you see me, please don't feel hesitant to come up to me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of people.
Yeah, they gonna come up to you, all right. They gonna beat your ass for they gonna slide. You was saying shit. You was talking shit. They gonna
Let's
slide.
go. I ain't got a carry burner no more. I don't have to. I got armed forces that can legally cap you.
Oh my god.
Die at TwitchCon if you want. I'm going to the after party.
We the real reason for them candlelight vigils.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tomorrow ain't on your calendar if you're gonna try me. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know right now.
It's terrible.
Letting you know. Get your fucking
okay.
hair.
Well, that's a good
on the shirt.
That's a good to know where you're gonna be at.
Sunset.
Oh my god.
I don't like that. How about we do the water was full this day. The water is now empty. The cup is full this day. Cup empty that day.
We're talking about cups.
That's that poetic right there. Poetic.
No. Cup. It's not.
Empty.
It's not. It's not. But what I got to say this week, it's not really too controversial, but it's just something that I got to say, and I will back up, and I can back up. I am a huge. If you didn't know that, if you listen to 3 episodes of this podcast, you know that I am a huge Weeknd fan. The Weeknd, Abel Tesfaye. I knew him before you knew him. I just know that. Whoever's listening to this, I knew him before then.
That is facts.
That's facts. But basically, The Weeknd so far got the best album of the year. Okay, 2022. No one is top Dawn FM to me. A lot of people haven't dropped yet, but I haven't. So that's really the reason why. But Dawn FM so far is the best album of the year. Spoiler alert to the end of the year list, I guess. But what I'm here to say right now is that Dawn FM, The Weeknd album, is tied for second of his best albums. Meaning, I think it's better than everything else besides Trilogy. So Trilogy obviously is The Weeknd. Obviously.
Dawn? Over Beauty Behind
the Madness and over After Hours, but tied with Starboy.
Oh, okay.
Starboy, for me, forever, has always been my favorite Weeknd project, besides Trilogy, because Trilogy is R&B greatness. It literally brought back the genre. No one was doing R&B in 2010. The Weeknd created modern day R&B, and that's on me.
That's true.
I'll deliver that to my grave.
That's on Big Pharma.
That's on Big Pharma. That is what it's on. But yeah, this new Dawn FM album is something crazy. It's something great. I didn't like the Take My Breath song. I didn't like that song when I first heard it. But on the album, there's a longer version where it's just the beat. And I'm just dancing to the beat. I don't know what's going on. It's taking me over. But I mean, there's just so many good songs. Gasoline, Sacrifice, Is There Someone Else? Here We Go Again with Tyler, the Creator. I Heard You're Married with Lil Wayne.
Love it.
Less Than Zero. It's just pop greatness. And it's not just a regular, I don't know. He's going, it's just one of his best albums, period. So if you like The Weeknd, obviously you like Can't Feel My Face. Obviously you like the, Starboy, I'm a Starboy. I Feel It Coming. I just think that this album is his best work since Starboy.
I like that song. I Heard You're Married. It makes me think about you ever think about like the women you were with? And do you ever see where they're at now?
Yes.
And there's 2. One, unfortunately, she passed away. So RIP to her. But the other one, had a kid, doing great. It
Yeah.
makes you feel good, I think.
And yeah, it does. Like you had something to do with it, but you didn't.
Yeah, like it's a shameless thing. I don't like, yeah, I don't know. It could be that. Is that the narcissism in
Yeah,
me
it's a
or something?
narcissism. It's a
Gotcha.
narcissism.
Yeah, because I've always
I mean,
thought
that's what the weekend does to you.
yeah,
He's the one of the most toxic dudes out there, but he's gonna sing it to you in the most beautiful way you've ever heard.
man, Hadid is the only one.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like he's toxic. I just feel like he doesn't go by traditional means of what love is. Like
Mm-hmm.
I like doing drugs, and I'm in the moment type of dude, and I like you.
Yeah.
We fucking. But next Tuesday, it might be, it might be some other girl you see me with, and I
Yeah.
feel like Hadid is like the perfect counter attack to his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I like you too. Shit, I do drugs too. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You might see me with
Have you
another nigga on a yacht. So
have you seen
nigga,
the Out of Time video? It's the
nah.
new. First of all, Out of Time is one of my favorite songs by him too.
Hmm.
But he got Ho Yeon Jung in it, homegirl from Squid Game. And honestly, the video is fire because they just chilling, and I'm like, they look good together.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, it's a good video. That song is so good. The closest thing, not to Michael Jackson ever. Now, when I say that, I don't mean in stardom. I don't mean in that. I mean in just music, like just his music, his groove, and his voice. The closest thing overall to Michael Jackson is Beyonce, and that's a fact. Because Beyonce has the music, she also is one of the best performer alive.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big plus.
That's true.
But musically, just music, just sound, sonically, The Weeknd like is the closest thing to Michael Jackson I can think of.
Just quick shout out to the greatest thing in music being a black man, and the closest thing to that person is a black.
It's
woman.
a black woman. Lord, Jesus, Lord,
black man.
Another like Canadian black man.
Another Canadian black man being the closest voice to Michael, who's a black man. Beyonce, the closest thing to Michael, general, a black woman. To Drake being the musician of the decade, black man. That shit made me. I wanted to tear up.
To Rihanna being the richest female musician out right now, 1.7 bill.
1.7. Count them, Jeff.
Count them, Jeff.
I'm here at the table too. I'm
Jeff,
here.
Don't
Where's
tell
Leo?
Jeff. Jeff like 1.7. What? Don't throw that
shit. Elon will be like 1.7.
Yeah, Elon. Don't ask Elon. I
remember my first Michelob truck.
Yeah, exactly. I remember my first Michelob. That nigga worth 200 B's. Like when you count my net worth, you got to start thinking about the trillions. I'm worth $250 billion. Okay, you ain't on my level.
Yeah,
there's no.
I'm on some different shit right now.
I know you want one of my cars. I know you want it.
Yeah.
You want one? You want one? I got one right here.
Right there. I got it.
I know you want it.
Its fucking stock went up too. It went from $433 last year during COVID to now it's $1,028.
Yeah.
And I should have brought one share. If I brought
one thing because I've been watching a lot of Tesla videos this weekend. And one thing, they released the Roadster. This is a real quick tangent, but it's gonna be real quick.
Yep.
The Tesla Roadster is a car that's still upcoming 4 or 5 years ago, still hasn't been out yet. But to reserve it, you have to give them basically $250,000, and you got your spot reserved. So if you would have gave them $250,000 on that day and invested it in the company, that would be worth $4 million.
That's crazy.
So you basically just gave them an interest-free loan of $250,000 for them to make a car, and it's still not even out yet.
Still not out. And
but if you would have just gave it to them, just gave it to Tesla as a stock, investment, $4 million.
Easy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'll be pissed off. I would cancel I would want my money back.
Shout out to him looking at the 1.7 billionaire black woman.
Yeah.
Who got pregnant by one of the greatest New York rappers ever, ASAP, black man.
It's up there.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Oh,
I'm saying it. Flatbush Zombies, Big, ASAP, Rocky, Jay-Z, Nas, and we got some other ones.
Like, not in no particular order.
No particular order, but his album was so.
I mean, Wu-Tang, Method Man, Big Pun. Is Big Pun from New York?
No. I thought Big Pun and Big L. One is from like Texas. Yeah. From New York. Yeah. And I always get that confused. I'm so sorry to the fans of those two. I didn't grow up on them like that.
I think Big Pun is from New York because he got the song with Fat Joe. Gotcha. What is that song?
I don't want to be a player no more.
I'm not a player. Yeah, there it is. That's Big Pun, right?
I don't want to say because I'm not trying to get that scrutiny.
Yeah, because I think that's the song with Fat Joe. That's a classic song. But yeah, just The Weeknd. One of the best artists
out. To the nigga who did the algorithm for IG, Black Man.
Yeah, we just winning. We winning right now.
Shout out to Ironheart, Black woman. Fictional, but still.
That's terrible.
Girl.
You gotta shout them all out.
Shout out to us. Black men doing
and another person that I was thinking about this week too. Then I'm in the podcast, but you know how I keep saying like SZA, Lizzo, these people need to get in the studio. Which Lizzo is saying her album is coming out, but her album is coming out, so thank God, Lizzo. So I'll check you off the list. You know who I'll never say that to is Beyonce. I will never tell Beyonce to get in the studio because she will take her time.
She takes all the time.
Take all the time you need. Okay.
She is like
Rihanna. Y'all think Rihanna in the studio? Rihanna ain't been in the studio in 10 years, 6 years.
Rihanna ain't going in no studio, y'all.
Fuck that.
It's like for all y'all know, her contract was like so fucked up. She just didn't become vocal about it.
Yeah, she don't give a fuck.
That could have been. She paid out that contract, left Def Jam, left Rock Nation,
and remember her accountant fucked her over too.
She had to sue the fucking accountant. Yeah,
her accountant stole millions from her.
Man, that's So it's just like, she probably ain't trying to deal with that shit. It's
Rihanna ain't record. I ain't recording nothing. Fuck this. ASAP keep asking me to go to the studio. I'm not going in the studio. ASAP.
Studio, yeah. She gave y'all what, 9 albums?
There's a couple of I don't know, but there's a couple of them.
Y'all should just use those. I ain't listened to all of them.
Use those, buy my lingerie. That's all y'all can get.
I still ain't listened to Rated R Superstar thing.
Not Rated R Superstar.
That's edge, isn't it? Fuck. We gotta end this.
It's terrible. Rated R Superstar.
I thought that's what it was called. I know there's an R. She's like,
yeah, no, it's Rated R. It's just Rated R.
Gotcha. Yeah, I ain't listened to that one yet.
Yeah, but never. We don't ask Beyonce to do anything. What Beyonce does for us is a blessing in itself.
It's amazing.
Yeah, but thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for listening. Please keep tapping in. Stay connected with us. We got a bunch of shit coming up. Bunch of shit, doing a bunch of shit. Stay up on our Twitch. Stay up on everything. We out here.
Peace.
Peace out, people.